Crazytown today.
wow.
Bidenomics in action. Roll it, Aaron.
Hello, South Carolina. Thank you, Nikki Leonard. If you wonder what I'm kicking here, I'm kicking a stand-in. What? But it's not working. How about that? All right. Maybe I stand on and give I'll be 6'4". He's tough, he's loyal, he's principled, and he let me. I'm going to tell you something. If he has your back, he always has your back. And Jim is good to be back in your home with you and your daughter. And look, former Mayor Steve Benjamin couldn't be here today, and you all remember Steve as your mayor, because he's traveling with his family. And it's great to have him here, have him part of our team. But his mom and dad are here. By the way, if you have seats, sit down. I'm sorry. I once said, everybody take a seat, and there were no seats. I said, Biden's so stupid, didn't know there were no seats. To move trickle-down economics and get rid of it, where everyone from the Wall Street Journal, the Financial Times, called the program Bidenomics. I'm not sure they meant it as a compliment at the time. You know, I know we have more to do. Bringing down inflation remains one of my top priorities. Job satisfaction nationally is at a 36-year high. And to pay for low-wage workers, the pay for low-wage workers, has grown at the fastest pace in 2 decades. It's Bidenomics in action. This is the United States of America, for God's sake.
Nothing we can't do.
Under my predecessor, Infrastructure Week became a punchline. Every month. Anyway, I won't get into it. And it's Bidenomics in action. Instead of exporting jobs to cheaper labor costs, what we did for decades, we're creating jobs here and exporting American product, not jobs. All a direct result of the so-called Inflation Reduction Act we wrote and passed. Well, that's the legislation of the past, where so much money is coming in to make all this happen. And by the way, parenthetically, I want you're going to hear about the deficit. I cut the deficit $1.7 trillion in 2 years. Enphase first commercialized the component that converts solar energy into electricity. All that solar energy doesn't do a whole lot of good if you can't do it and convert it into electricity.
Right.
And Flex is working with Midlands Technical College in Columbia to develop training and pathways so folks can get these jobs. You may find it hard to believe, but that's Marjorie Taylor Greene's district.
What?
I'll be there for the groundbreaking. This is another step in helping us meet the goal of 100% clean, renewable energy electricity by 2035. We're the ones that invented them. We sophisticated those chips. We made them what they are. Semiconductor companies are investing a record hundreds of billions of dollars to bring chip production back home in Ohio, New York, Arizona, all across, like outside Columbus, Ohio. And we're also seeing 3,000 jobs. Those 3,000 jobs working in the fabs. The lithium will power components it's going to be being made in redwood materials. And those materials will go into batteries that will be recycled by companies like Serbia Solutions and Jim Clyburn's institute. Omega Energy Storage Technologies is investing $279 million to manufacture batteries, to store energy, to power the grid. Look,
you can't store solar energy.
What do you think we have said to me? I came when I was here trying to get the nomination 3 years ago. And I told you about, companies across the county, or across the country, through the bipartisan infrastructure law, we've already announced over 35,000 projects all across America, like the Brent Spence Bridge. And today, in New York, we're investing a record $1 billion to renew the Hudson Tunnel. You walk through that tunnel, it was built 100 years ago. It's fallen apart.
Like
to be able to go through it 100 miles an hour instead of 30 miles an hour. Malfunction Junction.
That's your name.
Attracted all these jobs. Because I'm one of those guys that believe in conversion. Look, laws I've signed are going to do more to help red America than blue America. But here's the simple truth about trickle-down economics. It represented a moment when we walked away from how this country was built. I've long said it's never been a good bet to bet against America. And I can honestly say I've never been more optimistic about America's future. We just have to remember who we are, for God's sake. We're the United States of America. There is nothing beyond our capacity if we work together. So let's continue to work together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops.
Damon, can I just make one comment?
God save the Queen?
You know,